effectiveness, the value of fast training versus slow training. Well, now, what is your definition of fast? What is your definition of slow? Well, I'm going to give you a demonstration here, and then I'm going to ask you to tell me whether this is a fast movement or a slow movement. No catch. Now, is that fast or slow? That's obviously slow. That's 150 degrees per second. Let's prove that. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. So it might be 145 degrees or 152 degrees. That's approximately 150 degrees per second. And that's slow. Well, what were his parameters? His parameters were fast was 90 degrees per second, or 60% of my slow movement. And slow was 60 degrees per second, or 40% of my fast movement. He wasn't comparing fast to slow. He was comparing very slow to extremely slow. But he labeled them fast and slow. So all the idiots out there, dumb enough to believe this, look at it and say, oh, yes. Because what does the average person see when you tell him 90 degrees per second? They can no more relate to that than they can fly by flapping their ears. So what do? They relate to the only thing they've ever seen with 90 on it, and that's the speedometer on their car. Oh, yes, 90 miles an hour, that's fast, right? Yes, therefore 90 degrees per second is fast. Do I exaggerate? No, I'm understating. And besides, they've been told it's fast. Now, they compared these two groups. They were going to settle this scientifically, once and for all, stop all this foolishness, this argument. And then they announced that they're equal, that fast and slow, no difference. And yet, from their own data, their slow group, their 60 degrees per second, produced 54 units of improvement.